Hey everyone, today I'm going to put some fish into a hot tub to see what happens. And then I'm going to put them into the new tar pits and see what happens. But first, I want to show you the 4 different kinds of fish that we have and what happens when I spawn them in using admin commands. So first we have this one called Fish 1. And there he goes swimming off. Then we're going to do Fish 2. And there he goes, a little bit bigger. We're going to do Fish 3, and there he goes, swimming around. And Fish 4 is _ cave. And he's this little white guy, and he's really fast, and he takes off. And as you can see, every time I spawn one, there's a whole bunch here I've been testing out here, so that's why there's so many in the water. But whenever I spawn one in, they're alive and well, and they swim around. Now, on land, if I spawn Fish 1, there you go. And let's see what happens if I push him into the water. There you go, he's alive. But if I try to pick him up off the ground and put him in my inventory, he's just going to turn into raw fish. So unfortunately, we can't pick up these fish and put them on a peg on the wall for decoration. At least not yet. Okay, now I'm going to show you what happens when I spawn those same fish in a hot tub. Okay, here's my hot tub, and I'm going to spawn Fish 1, and you can see there he is. It's the perch is Fish 1, and he just kind of stuck there. He don't really do anything. Acts like he's dead. Now, let me show you. I'm going to spawn Fish 2, the pike. Fish 3 is the really big tuna, and then that Fish 4, the cave one, is just called fish here. They're floating on top because the other fish are there. You can kind of jump on them to push them down if you want. Get yourself a little fish tank here. But it's kind of a sad fish tank. I mean, look at that. He's kind of floating on his side like he's dead, and the tuna just kind of hanging out there. And they're not swimming around, unfortunately. Okay, so check this out. I was going to place a hot tub with some fish inside, expecting them to be inanimate like they were back at my bathhouse. But these ones are actually moving around. At least one of them is at the moment. The other one seems to have gone dormant. But this one is moving around. He's actually trying to get back to the ocean. And if I spawn a whole bunch of them, they will swim around in the water, and eventually some of them will jump out or get stuck on the top. See that? Look at that. They're all trying to get back to the ocean. If your hot tub is too far away from the water, then they just sit there dormant. Here, let me spawn a whole bunch. See that? If they're close enough to the ocean, they will try to get out. And because they get out, I had the idea to turn the furnace with the little fencing towards the water to make it harder for them to get out. So if I spawn a whole bunch, you can see now they're swimming around in there, and it's a lot harder for them to get out. I'm sure eventually maybe a couple of them will get out because they'll kind of push each other. But there you go. You can actually have a live fish tank. Of course, you have to use admin commands to do it. Back here, I also created one over the water to see which way they would swim. And again, he's going to go towards the main body of water, even though he's over the top here. And of course, if you turn this furnace with the fence in that direction, it'll be harder for him to get out. Then I built one way out here, and I put the furnace and the fence towards the ocean. And of course, the fish, again, kind of goes all over the place. But yeah, because he can go in any direction to swim away. So if you have a hot tub over the water, your fish will swim around more rather than just hugging one side of the hot tub. And as for these inanimate ones, because they're in a hot tub that's too far away from the water, if you break the hot tub and you push them back towards the water and they can actually get in the water, they will come to life and swim away. Or that one will anyways. Let's see what's wrong with that guy. Oh, there he goes. Okay, here we are at one of the nasty, smelly, vile tar pits. Let's see what happens when I spawn some fish in here. Okay, we're going to put 10 fish 1 in here and then also 10 of the fish 2 and see what happens. You can't really see them swimming around. It's too dark. So I'm going to have to go into free fly mode to show you what happens to the fish in the tar. And look at that. The fish just fall in and they just lay there. They don't move at all. And if you didn't know, there's a whole bunch of tar down here also. All right, that's just a little fun with fish. Hope you enjoyed it. That's it for now. Have fun out there.